Alex is in the room. I loved yours. It was great. I don't speak Greek, but I would like to, based off this. That's good, no? Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a woman, just so you know. That's a joke, because as a trans woman I have to tell people. Okay. No, I just, the context, I just came back from my parents. Yeah. So I've got this piece, which is about that. I'm a comedian normally, so for some reason, that's, yeah. So I want to just talk about, there's a trigger warning, masturbation. I wonder if I should start masturbating more for scientific reasons. I don't like sex. It's weird. I never understood it. But I wonder whether I should masturbate, because if I had to do it for like months, is that a problem? You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Well, that's the funny part. Get ready for sadness. This has been a ruse. Thank you. That's my performance. That would be so funny, wouldn't it? All right. Okay. So this is a bit of a pun, but the title is called "I Don't Like the Alphabet." Okay. Alpha. Okay. Brackets. There were all these memories in my ears. So this is how it goes. It's a bit more sad. Okay. Does anyone else? It's okay if there's no one thing I could see, saying over and over under this line is a direction led me to a person. He stands there and says something I can't hear because he's not saying anything. He assumed I went away. He left me somewhere. I float in his dreams, nightmares loaded among his eyes. I saw him smile and he didn't see me. He can't see me because I can't exist in the same world as him. Brackets. There's a trigger warning about maybe being a drug addict and abandonment from someone. Sorry, forgot, but don't worry, it hasn't come up yet. That's around the corner. I moved on. It's okay to not have a figure. I found it other ways. It's growing under my skin. The gland begins to grow. It hurts under my nipple. Oh yeah, sorry, boob stuff.
No apologies.
I gain sexual feeling under the material that sways on my breasts. I don't want a sexual feeling, but I want to be loved in a way that feels more. If I held, it's inside, and we held together until I didn't see you anymore. I looked over your head. I looked beyond your hands and saw the ground you're sitting on. It wasn't where I was supposed to be looking. It wasn't where I came here to see. You said something like, but I didn't hear. I kicked the boxes out of his hands. I told them all. I walked to the doctor and stood in the waiting room and left and came back. I didn't know why I was there, but I wanted to speak to them. It's never enough. When stimming in the restaurant, there are realistic babies now, and they give them to children. It's really creepy. It's almost demonic. Sorry. Practicing for something else. I sat in his chair. I felt his soul run through me. I saw his last scene. It was nice with the sun out. To my right was the last, and I saw my mother, my stepdad next, and I looked at my nan. I was scheduled for a concert, but there was no time. I began to play, but there was no one to hear. Did you hear that? Is it more interesting than something else? Hello? Where are you? I can't feel you there anymore. You drifted past me in a memory form and fell into my mattress. I hinted I was a drug addict. I told my mum how to quit sweets. You have a lot of self-control. I nod. I hadn't told them the places I'd been. I hadn't told them how far it took me to be normal like them. I took pills, I waited for doctors, I made errors, I live in sadly lonely tide. I stand there as they stare at me eat, they laugh at me as I exist. It's not only time spent, it's energy saved, sending light bulbs to something, revealing nothing but what I already knew. Everything I was doing was new to someone, every condition I uncover was new to them, but every sense I was feeling they didn't. I was somewhere only I knew, and she was standing there telling me something. I could just hear over all the noises from their mouths and all of their thoughts, pushing me further into the arms of someone I'm trying to recognize and to see. It's not like me to be so toned but it's usual for me to sit down because my legs are tired from all the work trying to be one of them. It's never enough, and I'll never forget how it felt the day I died, as I saw my dad float away from me as I ceased to exist, and to land somewhere and find something else to do. This poem was about existing on another plane to your dad because he doesn't like you anymore. Lovely. All right, well, that's that then. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry for the time.